If you ever plan on turning leaves into mulch or compost, it's a good idea to make sure you rotate it. But why is that? Well, if you look here, these leaves look almost completely soaked. It has rained here for almost the last 24 hours. And you would think, wow, that should be nice and wet. Let me show you the other side, which I just kicked over. Look at there. There, and over there. It's almost completely dry underneath. So let's rotate some of this and I'll show you what it looks like underneath. To turn the leaves over, I'd suggest using something like a garden fork. This has 4 prongs or teeth, whatever you want to call it, down there at the bottom, that it should allow me to get under leaves and turn them really easily. See how dry that is? Look at there, after 24 hours of rain. You would think some of that water would have went through there, but no. That's still almost completely dry. So make sure, if you're trying to use leaves and turn them into compost, you get out here and you turn them often so it stays nice and wet, because it needs to get that moisture to create that fungus to break them down. And just in case you're wondering, I'm using these leaves hopefully for next year's garden. My soil is not very rich out here in this Georgia clay, but by mulching this up real small, at least most of these leaves, as you can tell in there, have been mulched up pretty small. Hopefully that'll start breaking down this winter, and by springtime I'll at least have some nice rich soil I can start my garden in. Now if you're going to use an upright setup, kind of like this, for turning your leaves into compost, let's see how well this actually drained. Well, as you can tell in there, it's still somewhat dry. Now with this post in the middle, I should have got water down in that hole, which you can tell a little bit down there. It's a little bit wetter towards the center than that other one was, as you can see right down in there. But overall it is still somewhat dry, so it's still a good idea to turn your leaves even if you're using one of these upright ideas.